I'm Shashank Reddy. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 industrial transformation models and 9 concepts illustrated with new framework, which was done by me. So the first one is industrial life cycle, and the mechanisms of it was market acceptance, and the analysis is in internal dynamic, industry dynamic, and nature of change is predictable, evolutionary, and process driven by product shift. And it outcomes as in industry stability, and market structure is oligopoly, and we can lead it to market segmentation. And the second one is division of labor, and its main mechanism is increasing specialization roles for a specific person in an organization. And in its industry, we have industry structure and organization. We can do this analysis. In the nature of change, we have dynamic reconfiguration, ecosystem, and network formation. And the main outcomes are increased productivity, new actors, and value supply chains. It results the market structure as complex industry structure, new forms of coordination. And the third one is disruptive innovation. The main mechanism is as incumbent focused too narrowly on high value segment, new entrants, and the main analysis is micro and meso level frames. And the nature of change is like rapid restructuring collapse, and the main outcomes are creation of new industry leaders, rapid industry recurring, market collapse, and the resulting market structure, new value network, reshaping of industry. And the third one is institutional change. The main mechanism is evolution of formal and informal roles, laws and customs, and policies of society. And the main analysis is macro analysis. It's hugely depend on history and societal data from the past decades. And the nature of change, it has a slow evolution path of change, and dependence requires decades of learning and acceptance. And the main outcomes are long-term economic performance shaped and environmented by actors. This results as a stable, adapting societal structure, embedded customs and practices. So these are the 9 frameworks which I have chosen, 9 concepts. First one is institution. In institution, we have in normal guides, in informal norms, shift consumers to frames and strategies. And this has sustainability norms and shifts OEM portfolios towards electrification. This institution sets directors as climate targets and regulations. This policy triggers emission standards, and these rules align actors like market shaping policies, and with coordination, charging stations and infrastructure, co-development reduces. And the second one is division of labor. This ecosystem as a structure, ecosystem as a multilateral alignment. This mapping independence as upstream components and downstream components, complement shape independence. By this vertical integration, it would be more effective as cycle advantage. By the downstream complements as charging networks and software services, the integration strategy as selective vertical integration, sells software chargings and manage interdependence. And the upstream critically has battery supply chain and critical upstream component system. And the third one is technology discontinuity. This architectural shift has break from integral ICE architecture. This powertrain break has shift from ICEV integral powertrain to electronic drivetrain power electronics. This capability recombination has parts difference, simplified overtrain capabilities needed. This digital shift needed software-defined vehicle slack increases digital capability in EVs. So this integration before modularity has early phases: integration in production and in product and production. This integration phase has increased integration in electronic generations for performance and reliability. And the fourth one is a dominant design. This is the main milestone from experimenting prototypes to the front runner dominance. This platform standardization as skateboard platform, general with every electronic object. The post emergence as OEM pivot and scaling manufacturing efficiency. This focuses on transition, product innovation. And the fifth one is increasing returns. This learning loop has learning curves and knowledge spillovers. This scale loop has scale economies, lower unit cost with volume. This giga scale manufacturing reduce cost through learning and to cost through scaling and learning. This network loop creates a network via complements, charging, software ecosystem, and this adoption loop has network effects on charging access and software ecosystem and raise adoption utility. And the sixth one is appropriatory regime. This profit boundaries as increased returns, secrecy, and complexity defines whose profits. This diffusion trade has public strong domain versus strong IP portion reshape, diffusion capture, mixed IP strategies, influence diffusion, bargaining power. This complement control has strong control of software, charging captures, and improve value capture. And the seventh one is competition and sequence. In this fluid case, we have early stage product variety and architectural expansion. In this consolidation, early electric vehicle has consolidation and few architectural platforms. In the transition, in post-dominant designs, process innovation and scales raises it. In the strategic, we have integration choices evolve with ecosystem challenges. In the bottleneck design, integration choices differ by where bottlenecks lie. And the scale race, current race enters on scale, cost, manufacturing, and throughput. And the eighth one is disruption innovation. This is mainly low end and niche entry. New entrants target underused or niche segments in the segment. And the move up market performance improves threatening incubate scores. Up market movements as performance and brand strength grow. In this model innovation, we have digital channels, subscription, and complement direct sales models. In this recurring value, we have subscription feature unlocks recurring revenue. In this new entrants leverage direct sale from software centric model as a market shift. And the last and final one is the economic progress. In this welfare effects, innovation-led productivity and consumer surplus gains. And consumer benefits from lower operating costs and improved tax. This capability builds new capability industries employment reconfiguration, and in this capability build industry renewal with new skills and supply chains and batteries. In this economic process, we have policy learning, policy feedback, refines institution for further progress. In this industry evaluation, we have policy learning, refines standards, and incentive of successive wars.